Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learning with Jelly. Today, we're going to discuss Git Fetch and Git Merge. This is video 7 of our Git and GitHub series on our journey in getting Git. So we're just going to talk about Git Fetch and Git Merge. These are going to be two important Git commands when you have a fork of someone's repo and you want to keep your local fork updated with every change that they're making on the original repo. So sometimes you want to merge the original owner's content into your fork. So for instance, you made a fork, the original repo owner has updated that repo 2 or 3 times this week, and you want to make sure that your fork on your account has those updates, okay? So we're going to actually go through how to fetch those changes that the owner is making in the original file, and then in turn, updating our own fork, okay? So let's go ahead. In our previous video, we forked any GitHub repo of your choice. I decided to fork the Awesome Time series in Python. I know that this is a fork because it said it was forked from Max Ben Christ, right? And so in this case, I want to make sure that I have the most recent updated version of Max's changes. So if he has changed something on the fork, I also want my fork to have those changes. I want to merge them into my fork. So I'm going to go ahead, bring up my terminal here in our directions, since I have them on the actual slide so we can see exactly what is going on. So in this case, the first thing that I want to do is make sure that I'm in that forked repo. So I'm still in my forked repo, Awesome Time series in Python. And in this case, I want to do a git remote add upstream. And I want that upstream to be the original owner's URL. So I'm going to do a git remote add upstream, and I'm going to go back to GitHub. I'm going to click on the original post, and I'm going to copy that code. So I'm saying, hey, this person, I want him to be a remote upstream, so that way I'm able to fetch things that he does. And once I fetch everything that he does, I can merge it into my own fork. So I'm going to do that. And then our next step is going to do a git fetch upstream, okay? So I'm going to do git fetch to fetch any changes that he may have made since I've made the fork. And in this case, it says, okay, we have the master branch. We also have another branch called time series formats, and it's just printing off the branches here. Our next step is going to be to actually merge those into our actual fork. So if I go into my repos, click on my face, click my repository, it's Awesome Series in Python. I see the branch that I end up forking was master. So in the directions, I say git merge upstream / main, or it's going to be git merge upstream / master. So in this case, I'm going to do git merge upstream / master. And I'm going to go ahead as always and do my message. So in this case, I'm going to do .m, and I'm going to say updating my fork. And I'm just going to put today's date so I know exactly when I'm updating my fork. And when I do that, it's going to say already up to date, which it is, or it's going to print out some of the changes that it was able to make. Okay. So if you want to actually do a git fetch and git merge because you want to update your copy on your GitHub repo with the original copy of the owner, this is especially if you have forked a repo, you are going to do git remote add upstream with the original URL of the repo. You're going to do a git fetch so that you can fetch those changes. And then you want to merge their changes called upstream with your branch on your fork, which in this case, our branch was called master. It may be called main for you with a commit. And then now we see that it's already up to date. Okay. So with that being said, that is how we do a git fetch and a git merge. Thank you so much for tuning in with Learning with Jelly. Please like, comment, and subscribe.